Welcome back to My Life as a Trainer with Unova Champion Lance. We are going to take right off with what we did last episode and continue right in. No pre-episode thing. This is a connected episode to the prior one. There will be a kitchen report at the end of this because there wasn't one at the end of the last episode. So with that, let's get right in to exploring the Grand Underground with Ichigo. Ichigo's going to take us around the Grand Underground because Asher's already explored. So today we're getting a different follow. Or getting a different trainer to follow. We're going to do a complete tour of the underground. We're going to start here, and we're going to look at the Fountain Spring Cave on the north end. This is about where you drop in from Eternia, if you're wondering. We'll go completely around here, and then we'll hit the Floroma sector. That was easy, right? It actually is. We'll stop and get a few things along the way, read about things. We're not going to really do digging at this part because it's just a tour. We've already covered digging in the last part with all the good stuff you can get. So with no further ado, and with the mod listed, because the cave system is set up, so you go one Fountain Spring Cave like we just did, and then go into this one, it's the same mod list. You get a Swablu here, you can get a Swablu at the other one, you can see Gastrodons all over. It's the same thing, so we're not going to really bother with doing full cards with that. We're just doing card per area, and that's it. We won't do any evolution or other cards this episode. We'll keep them to Asher for this. Because it would get a little confusing if I did, because the mons like we found here can be found much later on in the game. I mean several episodes later. Yeah, this isn't a short project. Ew. Bidoof, Psyduck. No item, alright. Alright, there are items in these areas I'm looking for. So keep an eye out for them. There are other things to find in here. You see, walking down this way, will we find one? Right there, an NPC. That's useful for a certain mon later on. I'll explain to it when we get the ability to get it. Just know that it's there. There are other things you can find down here besides just the NPCs. I'll talk about them a little bit as we go along. I don't think this one has anything of interest. Don't think so. I do have a checklist open for certain rooms. And a small map on the iPad to tell me where exactly. So I am keeping an eye on that to coordinate where I have to stop. But there are some that I might have missed. So if I did, don't be surprised, because the Grand Underground is very big, and there's a lot down here. You can see I am going room by room, show you what the room is. They don't change. What's a ground for you is a ground for me. What is Fountain Spring for you is a Fountain Spring for me. Whatever this room is, which is Rocky Cave for me, it's going to be a Rocky Cave for you. These don't randomize, according to my knowledge. What does randomize is where your secret base is. While working on this episode, getting some of the other stuff done, that lady and I were doing base visits to get one of the quests done. Which be glad on to get 16 flags in this version like you did last time. You had to play capture the flag last time. It was... Good luck if you didn't have friends, you'd have boulders in your base. But yeah, we were doing base visits to complete the last quest. Yeah, 4 of her bases ended up in the same spot. None of them where her base actually is. Mine was all over the place. It was amazing. Here's Big Bluff Cavern, by the way. There is an item in here. I spent so much time down here. And we ran to an Onyx. In the old version, I spent a lot of time down here with that lady and my nephew digging out stuff on the walls. It's actually quite a lot of fun, and we spent hours doing that, helping each other, trying to get as much stuff as we could. Getting heart scales, different size spears, getting everything. It was just amazing. I really logged more time down in the underground than I did in the main game. I thought I could go around that. Nope. Huh. I'm wondering if I should catch it. It makes sense. I mean, I could use one. It could help in the next gym. You were given 5 dust balls and 5 quick balls. Both of them are very useful down here. Dust balls work in caves and at night. Quick balls work best on the first turn. So you should know I'm firing this one off and hoping I catch. Very nice. And with that, ta-da! Scorby's Day will be added to the Pokedex. It grits a bright tail claws and there's poison. It initially hangs on with all its might. It's useful, it's nice. I'm sending it to a box for now, and it has a poison barb on it. I'll let it hold on to it. That could be useful for the next gym. And we got TM34 Shockwave. Nice. I like it. I don't think there's anything else in this area. I think that was the main prize that we came here for, so I think we can leave. But yeah, everything is just going swimmingly, and you can find not just Pokemon, but you can also find items. This is why we're doing a full run, just to look for items. And everything is the same way as it is up top for shiny and everything. I wish you collect 40 Diglets. They're not just for the gorgeous boxes. They also affect the shiny rates of these Pokemon. Just so you like to know. But yeah, this is just going back here, hearing the music again. It's just so nostalgic. And I do like that they did this. To add even more functionality to the underground, adding Pokemon to it. Though I miss the traps and the goods. I miss being able to just lay traps around right outside my base, watch that lady come to collect the flag, and watch her zip all around the land right at the door. Those are some funny times, making some funny traps like that. I hear her scream and get mad at me and then land right at the front door. And they just say, I'm only trying to help you move a little faster, because the traps are the moving traps that I was using. You know, the ones that send you up, down, left, and right, like the automatic floor tiles. If you don't know, you'll find out later. But yeah, we're just having fun with that. Fun times. Here's the Volcan Cave, not bad. And yes, we did see a Houndoom earlier. You could, but I've heard there's a problem with it having fire moves. As in, it has none. Right before the second gym, where having fire moves would be helpful, it has no fire. I think you have to level to 30 to have fire moves? No! That's not how this is supposed to work. I mean, that's just a load of, you know. I will say the Dazzling Cave is beautiful. Though it's all ghastly at the moment, unless you're playing Pearl. Pearl, you can find a second Mon here. Diamond only gets the ghastlies. There might be others, according to the talent card, but we'll see. I should also say the talent card is only based for what we have right now. And here's Sandseer Cave. Nothing really in it. It's a mix of volcanic and sand. Not much to say. This whole area, not much to say other than just going around talking with you guys, talking about the items, talking about the people you can find down here, having old memories. It's been fun. I like this area. Like I said, I spend most of my time either doing this or one other activity, which we'll go into later. No, not... Well, maybe that one. Depends on what you're thinking. And yeah, Rhyhorn's chasing us. And I'm up there, but Geodude's blocking it. And we're in battle with a Geodude. Alright. I don't think I need it, so I think I'll just run from this one. I don't really want to beat up my Pokemon too much. I need to be able to get around this area. Thank you very much. I need to stay alive so I can show you everything. If I get knocked out, I won't be able to show you that there's Sandstorm right here. There are ways to heal up down here. Trust me. We've only seen one type of NPC so far, the ones that help you with your Mon, you'll say. I want that item. Yes, there's 2 items in here. My checklist only had 1. And it was this one, the bottle of PP up. No, it was the other one. Yeah. Why do you think I had PP up? Oh, I have it listed somewhere else too for another one. That's why. Yeah, even my notes don't make sense with how this thing has worked sometimes where I'm hunting. But I do know where most of them are. I have the ones marked with an item, marked with an item. So either there's 2 or I don't know. If I don't grab the right one, I'm covered. It's in case I wrote in the wrong boxes. Look how many of these rooms there are. There are a ton of these rooms. Here's that spacious cave we were in earlier. Get down here. One of many. Many, so many. There's another room coming up we haven't been in yet. You can tell by the question mark. Another Volcan Cave. This one doesn't have anything listed for items. Yes, I see Geodude. Yes, I saw that Houndoom. Yes, I see that Onyx. And here's a door. I am playing with one hand, by the way, on the Joy-Con. And the other one's holding the iPad with my notes on it and the map. If you're wondering why I'm a little woozy with controls at times, that's why. We are coming down to this room down here at the lower end. We're halfway through the area. Which, if you notice, mirrors the top area a little bit. Like flip and rotate it, it's the same thing. To the different rooms, and well, the corridors are the ones that are flipped and rotated, just different rooms down here. I think there's an item down here. I haven't noted that there's an item down here. I see an item down here. Calm mind. Calm body, calm soul. But TM04 is calm mind, and we got it. So with that, you can go on. Just come up here and around. The exact middle, which I'll call X-Town for now, will unlock later, as well as the upper left, upper right, and lower right. You'll find out what X is later on, but if you're ahead of me, you already know probably what I call that middle area and why it's called that. We got upper left, upper right, lower right, central, and X-Town. So that's how I'm listing them, but you can call them whatever you want. As long as you know we're in the biggest central hub of the area, like the big hub, this is it. That's where we are now. You can see a little bit of where Floroma section slash Jubilife slash, Twin Leaf, Warburg, that section. That's what we're seeing down in the bottom left there. Here's a hiker, heal. This one will heal us. There's also another hiker that will sell spear items. And there's two variants. Small spear items and large spear items. There's also one you can sell your treasure to. They will also expand your secret base. Knowing where the hikers are important. In the main area, you get small spear traders and healers. In the outer four, you can find the other two. A large spear trader, our favorite guy, the one that expand the base. Both of them are found on the outers. And you can access one of them right now. Already. And you can see we're already almost done with the middle section. That's right, we got 3 rooms over here, then we just go up near where our base was, and we got that little subsection up top. I know, it seems big. And here's a Riverbank Cave. I think there's an item in here. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo. Item. Beedoo, beedoo, beedoo. Boo-doo, boo-doo, beedoo. And I ran into one. Perfect. It's not even shining. We can get some good mons down here already. I mean, we saw a Gastrodon. A Gastrodon in one of these caves. Those things are amazing to have. Any water grass helps out so well and can be a good member for your team in terms of resistance. I can say that I love mine. Little Palpitoad carried its weight in the E4 and destroyed a lot of contenders. So I can definitely recommend a Gastrodon for your team. I never really used a Gastrodon in the Elite 4, but I have used one, and like I said, I do enjoy my grass rock. Well, the grass ground. Grass rock. Yeah, that doesn't go as well. The Elite does not work as well as Gastrodon. But who knows? Maybe I'll use one this time. I wouldn't see why not. Like I said, it's very useful. Spacious cave here. Sigh! Dock! Okay, we got away. Those things are a headache and they give you a headache. Oh, Murkrow. Use one. Actually, I need to use 2 because I need to trade one over to the B team on that lady's side. She needs to send me 2. I send it to myself, but I kind of can't with Pokemon Home not being out for this version yet. It's not going to be out until next year, so we're going to do it the quicker way and just trade with someone. Plus, it gives us those lottery numbers. Ha-cha-cha. We want lotto numbers. We want to get all 9 of them eventually. So that way, every day we can get a free Ultra Ball at least. That's always a good plan. Here's the Stillwater Cavern. There are items here. I am taking it slow. Huh. That's how it moves. Just hops. Neat. Krogunk, that could be useful for your next gym. It really could be useful for the next gym, thinking about it. Oh, no. No. Get away from me. Stop guarding the item so I can grab it. Thank you. It's Bullet Seed. It's okay. I'm just glad we got it. How was your holiday? Was it good? Yeah, anything good? you celebrate Christmas, did you get any good presents? Did you celebrate Hanukkah? How's yours? I know you get stuff too during Hanukkah. I don't know too much about it. I know enough where I could probably, you know. I know enough from watching Rugrats, Wienerville, and also a friend that celebrates both. So here's a big mushroom and treasure pocket. And if you don't celebrate a holiday right now, hopefully you had a good day and a good week. Hopefully better than mine, and hopefully you didn't get your whole leg nice bruise on your knee that makes you not want to walk at all. Literally, I was laid out for 2 days straight because my leg was just in pure pain. Because I was going out to put mail in the mailbox on Christmas Eve and slip on ice that my driveway has a huge, nice puddle in it. It's called Lake Wentworth for a reason. Well, I know to avoid that puddle because I know it freezes over. And it was well frozen, especially because there's a layer of snow on top of it, too. What I didn't see was a tiny patch next to it that recently formed. Yeah. Avoid the larger one, slip on the smaller one, I didn't know it was there, and well, knee go boom. Immediately hopped in the shower, cleaned the wound off, and bandaged it and all that, and laid down for a little bit. Next morning, yeah, smash. And while working on these episodes and having pure chaos, the holiday rush, it was just everything was going on at once. I love Christmas season. Right? You probably tell that I was a little fatigued in the last couple episodes because of that too. Add in that these are kind of longer at the moment, especially because I really wanted to unlock the underground. I really wanted to get the Wi-Fi codes unlocked. Because those are two big things I can do a lot of off camera. So I can do a lot of the off camera stuff when I'm not filming for an episode. And now that I have that, I can do 30-minute episodes probably. And you guys can watch the 30-minuters while I'm working on other things. But because I got Resident Evil 3, which needs work still. Trust me, there's a lot to that. Here's a swampy cave. And also Idolmaster, which I am a little bit now even more behind. Again, I love the holiday season. What's great was I had that project to start 4 weeks ahead of schedule on developing episodes, but all of it got squandered because the first episode ended up being a little harder to work on. They've gone better and they've gone faster, it's just that the first one's always the weakest. You don't know what you're doing for a new project and you're starting out, you don't know if it's going to work or not. It's going to be a pain in the butt. What's not a pain in the butt is that this is the last room of the area. You guys want to know what I did get? I'll tell you what I got in the next part. Here's Buzel. Speaking of Gastrodon, those are Gastrodon. Those are nice. There's an item up there. I can see it. I might get one of these and bring it to the floor this time. They are fun. I do like them. Not my favorite, but I do like them. But with that, we're getting this part of it soon. I'm gonna head back to the secret base, show you that we got one last where it is. Then once we're back in the secret base, I'll move to the other location. If I didn't say it yet, I should say Miki does have an Abra. Not Miki. Ichigo has an Abra. He's a little tired. again, holiday stuff. Yeah, each guy has an average, you will be using it. Here's the map of the underground to show you that we've been in every single room, no question marks on this area that we can't get to any others from. It said the other 3 are all independent of this one, well, other 4 areas. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Alright, we're now here under Floroma Town. This area is my favorite area to run around in for Diglets. Trust me, you'll believe it when you see it. I'll show you the map. Yes, we are now in the lower left side. Now, this is where the Big Spear Trader, the Treasure Hunter, the expand your bases, and all that. We'll start in this spacious cave. Also gotta make sure my map's on because my iPad went into off mode, well, sleep mode, while I was running over here. I know, it's how the game works. Well, how the iPad works. Coming this way to the right. We'll turn down here. If you go 1 block lower than I did, like turn right at that junction instead of left, you would go and meet a trader. He's the large item trader. I'll show him off later. I am looking for items. That's why I'm quickly stopping. And yes, I am doing the stop and go. And no items yet. No items yet. There's a Zubat. And I just missed an item. Yes, this is post me. I did see an item I missed. Good for me. Good work. Good work. We'll come back and get that later. It's not too important right now, but it is an item. I do want to get it. But here's the main item of the area. This TMA1X scissor. So when we leave the room, I'll go back to live commentary. See you guys in the later. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you about what I got for Christmas. That lady gave me Story of Seasons, Pioneers of All Town, and Mineral Town. The Friends of Mineral Town one. I also got Bravely Default 2. I played number 1. I haven't played Bravely 2nd yet, so I don't know about it. If it's good or not. I just know I enjoyed the first one. And I'll be playing the second one on my own too. And yes, I have played Octopath Traveler. I like it. Olivia used to be my main character, and she's... I think that's Olivia. The dancer. If I'm wrong, then it'll appear up top. I just know Olivia is a dancer because of Fire Emblem Awakening. She's one of my favorite characters from that series. I played as her in Fire Emblem Warriors, and also she was my main in Heroes when I played it. I like her, she's fun. But yeah. Besides that, D-Bomb gave me Yeast 6. I think it's 6. I think I saw the VI, and that's the one I got. I got a few of them. I haven't played any of them, and I've been meaning to. I don't know if I'm going to play them for the channel because, well... I'd be more stuck than Ichigo was just now. Yeah, I have not played a Yeast game in my childhood. I'll admit to it. I've been meaning to. I've really been meaning to. And trust me, when I say I got a lot of them, I don't have all of them. I have a lot of them. I'll have Ichigo here running around. So, what's here? Okay, I have less than I thought. I have Origin, 6, 1, and Oath. I had more than that, and there was an item. And here's a swing up. I'm actually going to go for the swing up. This could be interesting. More interesting than the item, but you saw me get the item. You saw what it is. Don't panic. But this, this could be interesting. I think we're gonna pass this info to the other three. So I think there's at least one person that could benefit from this info. But we did level up a little bit. Very nice. No, we're gonna keep our moves as are. Swing up nickname? No. He's also a national deck, so we'll just say, no, actually. Let's add him to the party. We'll give Beautifly and Dustox a break. I do have a plan. Looks like I have a plan for my farms in Harvest Moon. But yeah, if you want to know what I'm doing in that one. Story, well, Pioneer Town? Oh, it's going well. It's going very well. I know what I'm doing. I played the first one so many times. I'm not as good at the 64 one, though I like to be. But I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing in Story Seasons. I'm flying. I play Mod Stardew as well. I know what I'm doing. That game I can fly into. Nancy plays that one. D-Bomb plays that one. Nah, probably wouldn't work out too well. Nancy's computer isn't the best for doing much. So, probably having her join in on a net game would not be the best idea at the moment. I mean, if we all had at least decent computers and decent internet, we could, but I'll be honest with you. Since I show you the map, showing you that we're done with this half. Yeah, I got some rooms to show off still. I'm gonna admit, my internet's not the best internet. Spectre with a piece, you know. And by the way, large item trader right here. A large spear trader. Ned's computer isn't the best. In fact, hers is getting to be a little old. My computer is good. It just can't deal with the internet because Charter up here is a living. Well, Spectrum here is a living piece of, you know. D-Bomb is D-Bomb. He's at least able to stream. He'd probably be the safest out of the three of us. But here's how I go through the area to collect Diglets. Spacious Cave is where I start from. This one. I'm shooting for items in this room, and then we'll get going. We exit this room. We exit, we start looking around. You can see how all the items are, well, all the spots are together, digging spots. Diglett, right here, possibly. Healer. Possible Diglett. Possible Diglett. Come this way with me. Possible Diglett. Possible Diglett. They only appear on corners and junctions. Possible Diglett here. Our only set of backtracking is to come up here and come back down. I've heard doing that branch and rather running down here. Diglett here. Enter room. Go back in reverse. And keep going back and forth until you get 20. It works for me. Oh, a Scyther. That could be useful, actually. That's another option. Huh. Like flying. That's a good idea. No, literally, I am thinking for the next gym. And trust me, I am trying to change these teams up to do random different combinations. Yes, I know the first gym was rather samey for most characters. But trust me, you're going to see Pokemon party changes the more we go on. The more Pokemon we encounter, the more robust it becomes. In fact, for the Elite Four, it's going to be completely different. Each trader's going to have their own set. Now, if you're trying to expand your base, this is the area you want to be in. Set up your secret base somewhere around here. Because trust me, this area is good. Another Riverbank Cave. I ran into a crow gun thinking it was an item. Because my TV is so far away and so tiny I can't see. Go me. Crow gun's attack fell. I am gonna try. Are you gonna give? 1, 2, 3. Click! Yeah! That could be useful. Again, we'll save the whole data for Asher because Asher will find one on his adventure. Trust me, I know where its main area is. Okay, its cheeks hold poison sack, tries to catch foes off guard to jab them. And we don't need to know that much other. I will read it later. But there is a lot of stuff to talk about. There's an item here. It looks like there's a Murkrow. 3 Murkrows. I should catch one. Should I though? I'm debating, okay? I'm thinking. I can't have attack here. Well, we're gonna try. I do have to catch 2 of these because Asher can't find them. Murkrows are only in Brilliant Diamond. However, Ichigo will not find the Mischievous, which we have not seen yet. Those are only in Shining Pearl. You see how the switch happens. This is why I'm slowly thinking and trying to plan my moves out. And it's being a little bit of a pain. I'll give it a I'll try it first. Actually, nah. Not worth it. I can catch lower levels easily in Eternia Forest. I'll pass. It's one of those, do I really want to fight and possibly lose Dust Balls? Or I could save my 5 Dust Balls, bring Luxio into Eternia Forest, Zap Tap them, and get them that way. By the way, if we come down this hallway, here's the trader for treasures and also base expansion. He's great. You can see right here. We need spears, right? Well, got too many heart scales? Give him a couple. Let's get rid of these green shards. We don't need them right now. The only thing we're going to need them for, we're going to have plenty later on. Hey, look, a red shard. Let's get rid of these. We don't need them right now. Oh, look, more red spears. And yes, we can do the same with the blue shard or the dread play. I'm not going to trade the dread play. It's actually quite good. Blue shard is good to trade in right now, so we're going to do that. Oh, we got a heat rock. We could, if we don't want the ability, we could trade in extra skull fossils if need be. Very nice trader. He's a good, kind soul. And if you have too many from dealing with him, hi, NPC, we got a trader here. He'll trade you something for small spears. Here's what he has. These rotate daily. I can get away with something else later. I'm actually going to buy a few because I don't need to expand my base yet with Ichigo, but I'm going to do it later. So we're going to trade in. Perfect. I like it. Same thing here. Actually, yes. Please. Thank you. 2 of them. Yep. Thank you. Those will help my base look a little prettier. I can get things on pedestals. I like things on pedestals. A lot better than tripping on them on the floor. We also got TMs if you want. Some of them are quite rare. So you get a lot more of the ones you want down here, hopefully. Coming up here and into this room. Volcan Cave. Anything good in here? I want to say there is. Yep. Bug Buzz, TM62. That'd be nice to teach them on my Pokemon if they didn't learn it naturally. That could have some good use. Real quick, here's Kazuichi's secret base. Well, Kazuki's secret base. I keep calling him Kazuichi. I've been playing way too much Danganronpa recently. Kazuki has a level 1 base. We moved our base close so we can trade spears in and do a little hunting. As you can see, we can make the base bigger. It's 360 of the base, red, blue, green, and what's the other two? Just 30 for the Prism and Pale. But it works so well to have a bigger base, because watch this. Notice how it's already bigger? So now we can go for the second one. You see where the trader is, where I am. It's the same one I showed you. You can see it on the map. Bottom left corner of the Floroma / Cuba Life, all that area. Orberg. All of them. Well, I should probably show you what it looks like to go for this next level, right? Next level is all larges. 40 of the blue, green, and red. 20 of the prism and pale. Oh, he's close. I could trade in some stuff. Oh, and I should bring up the Pixie Plate. Boost fairy type moves. You cannot find that in the main game. I'll explain plates more as we use them and get them in the actual game, but just note that there is one for every type. Even fairy, they actually put a fairy one in. Now you can see I do have fossils. I have one to trade and one to keep. Because that lady has 4 profiles she's going to trade with for me. Well, when you expand your first secret base, the left and right sides expand out 1. It does help a little bit. I mean, 60 more spaces to put stuff. That's pretty good. Right now, I just got random statues. I'm not really hunting Pokemon, so I just put shiny ones out, just random. But there is a pattern to actually hunting down here. We won't go over it this episode because I don't want to make it too long. You know, this episode's going to be long as all you know anyway, because the Grand Underground is huge. Just note that no matter the size of your base, you cannot go above 18 statues placed ever. That's your limit. You can't put any more than 18. Your max size, you can't put anything on the dark spot in front of your base. So those 6 spots will never be able to put a statue there. Can't block it in. Well, you can't block the door. You can block them in by putting statue around a small spot outside in front of it, but no. You do have a limit. And you see, you can get really particular with decorating. If you're decorating and you want to rotate a statue, by the way, pick it up and hit R to rotate. Pick it up and... well, you can also pick it up and put it away if you want, but you can see how you decorate's all up to you, and that Psyduck is in the wrong position. Oh, it's not going to stay like that forever. I am going to expand again. But you can see small spears. We can buy more stuff. I'm going to buy a clear pencil or couple. Thank you. When you have pedestals, big or small, you can actually trade them and move your Pokemon statues up and down. Each statue has a size. Extra small is 1x1, small is the 1x2, medium is the 2x2, large is the 3x3, and extra large is the 4x4. You must have a statue that matches the size of it. Now that I have a couple clear ones, I'm going to go over to this Piplup. I'm going to put a pestle under it. And ta-da! That's all you need to do. And this is the max base decorating. Put statues down, put pedestals under them if you want, and that's the basics. We'll go into more detail on a later episode when it becomes time to. This is the 101 edition, alright? It's already over an hour long. Give it a break. We got a lot to do. 201 will go over all that planning for rare Pokemon and everything. You can barely catch anything right now anyway that's rare. But I'm going to switch to Asher now because Asher has 1x1. You can tell his is set up for a different setup. We're going to go over. I'm going to trade in a little bit. He said I could trade in these for spears if I need them, but I don't. There is something you can do with these guys later on to trade money for spears. I'm just looking at other stuff. Now I'm going to run over, come up a little bit, come to the left here, and talk to this guy. We're going to trade treasures, and I'm going to expand my base again. Now you can see you could trade in these. I'm actually going to trade in the Earth Plate. They're rare, but you can get more. And anything else? Which I can expand. You see, I just need some greens. We can expand now. Let's do it. Trust me, I do feel bad. And we can't expand anymore. You only get 2 upgrades, and that's the second one. Don't worry, I'll find another plate. I'm not mad. Do I feel bad? Kinda, but at the same time, it's better than grinding out. But we go back in. You might notice the back row's now expanded. When you expand, you get the 2 back rows more. So 14, 28. 28 more spaces. And this is the max size your base can get, by the way. Doesn't get any bigger. And yes, I have a lot of shiny statues, I know. I've been doing something to make them happen. I know. Don't worry, I'll explain in time. The only thing I hate about the top-down view is you can't see what you're doing as you move statues, which way it's rotated. And yes, there is a rotating base if you can find one. It does get sold kind of often. But Asher's been doing a lot of work. He does have the Christmas statues. He does have everything. And yes, I did put that statue away so I can bring out another one. That's one of the ways, if you have too many statues, well, too many out, you can always put one back and put a new one in spot, or move, or put it back out in spot you want after you adjust things. But yeah, there is no limit to the amount of decorating you can do down here. These are kind of fun. So do I miss having chairs and everything? Yeah, but at the same time, there's not really that many games you can play down here anymore. Plus, these do have a good use. A very good use. What kind of use is it? You'll see in a few. I just gotta finish this off. But yeah. All you need to worry about. There's one other thing I wonder if we can find. But that's for a later thing. I'm just decorating the base a little bit more. Oh, and trust me, there's more than this. I have lots more than this now, actually. Asher and Kazuki have a lot more. I'll explain why in a few. Which way do I want you? This way. I know, I can spend hours decorating. You can get an eye view of how I do it. Is it just me just placing statues randomly? What do I want to do? Do I want it to come through? Do I want to stay there? Do I like it like this? I know, I'm just a load of fun, aren't I? I'll take that for now. I think that'll do for the moment. I can do a little better. If I hit Y, move to left and right, I could view everything, but... And yeah, by place statues, you can raise your effect. So you see, you apply that to a Pokemon later, you know why. We are almost done with the tour of the underground that we can do. We'll do the other sections as we unlock them. But right now, it's nothing special. What I mean is, once we unlock a new town that is along the route of the area, we'll drop in. This is going to be a very long quest to see all the underground. Because one area does not unlock until post-game. Yeah, this will be a very long quest. So we got a long-term goal in the long haul. Spacious cave here. 2 mon chasing, 3 mon chasing, and we're away. But coming back up this way, there is a underground map I should put in the description. Hopefully I remember to do that. But with 2 rooms left, we're going down this little subsection here. It's nice. It's all nice down here. You can either go down or you can go right. Either way you get to the same area. We saw another Scyther. Going down this way here. Come down and you can see the last 2 rooms. I could have done this a little sooner if I was paying more attention, but I didn't. Go me. And yes, I have a habit of collecting Diglets as I run, just to get in good practice. I know I missed a couple. Bad me. Bad me. But we have a hatching. Our first egg hatch. I won't put the description for this one until we hatch Asher, so don't worry. But we got Manaphy. Like I said, I'll explain Manaphy later. Manaphy is a legendary. It's very legendary. It's very special too. I believe in Platinum, you actually have to get that for your Sinnoh decks, as well as a few others. But we have a Deep Sea Tooth. Deep Sea Tooth is useful if you have a Clam Pearl. We don't have a Clam Pearl. We'll get one later, but we don't have one right now. It will raise the holder's special attack stat if you can give it to a Clam Pearl. That is, I think others might be able to hold it, but I think Deep Sea Tooth is used for Clam Pearl for something very special. I'm gonna get this Abra out that I told you I had. We'll need it soon. In fact, we'll need it after this last room. I'm gonna try not to get choked by my own body right now. Yay! It's nothing to worry about. It's fine. They're just trying to kill me. But we have a swampy cave here. Yes, hi. Yes, hi. Oh, that's the evolved form Voodoo chasing us. don't really want to catch it right now. I do want to evolve it. Scorpy is listening to this stupid formation again. I hate that formation so much now. Well, Kroglin's after me, but we got TMO1, Focus Punch. Very nice. Focus Punch is Fun Punch. I mean, it's okay. It's not amazing. But that's the last room in the underground that we can see for now. So we're going to leave this place. I'm also going to show you another trick. But here's the map that we can do so far. If you're as far as I am, that's all you can do. The other 3 areas are not accessible yet. But now here's a trick. Teleport has a quirk about it that is very exploitable. It always brings you to the last Pokemon Center you visited. I didn't enter the Floroma one. The last one I entered was Eternia City. So I returned myself to Eternia. Here's Radrickshaw's Cycle Shop. If you're doing berry runs, do that. So that we don't have to worry about doing long trips back and forth. Here's the Eternia condominiums. Here's the kicker. Look at this guy here. This bald guy right here. Hello, I'm the official name writer. Want me to write the nicknames of your Pokemon? Yes, please. Which Pokemon's nickname should I critique? We're going to change Swin up to something a little more festive. But this also means now we can change all of Asher's Pokemon's nicknames. I need a theme. I am giving you until January 7th, 2022. That is, at the time of this thing going up, a week and 3 days to decide. And I am going to name this thing Christmas, just because I like, because that's what I usually have on Christmas, is a nice ham, and that reminds me of ham. And since Ichigo's thing is food, we're going, well, I gotta spell it right, of course, otherwise I'm gonna have to redo it. But as a warning, that's giving me enough time to at least start thinking of names for like a topic. Again, this is my brain exercise, so you're just providing a topic like YouTubers, video game characters, food and fun, which is Ichigo, dance and Russian heritage for Julia. Like, we're trying to come up with a topic for Asher to run with. If I don't find anything, well, if you guys don't suggest anything, I'll ask that lady and we'll come up with something on our own. But we're getting the episode here for this episode. We've been in the underground long enough. Probably need a shower. We're covered all in dust. So let's go to the catching report, shall we? Starting catching report today, we have Gastrodon. While training Abra up to be traded and evolved, Ichigo had something special happen. Remember when I said I liked Gastrodon? And thought about putting one on my team for the Elite Four? Yeah. The game said, I agree! Do it! And put this in front of my face. And yes, I did not cut away. This is just me doing the, putting it in the system. Go throw a Dusk Ball and hope. 1, 2, 3. Ichigo has her shiny. She has a Gastrodon. As I said, this is when I was starting to train Abra. That lady was on the call with me when that happened, and it really was a scream. Meanwhile, Ichigo is running around. There's a Psyduck down here. Sometimes the catching report includes funny things like this. Go to a Psyduck and then you spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby. Yeah, trying to catch a Psyduck and it's trying to catch me. You can play Yakety Saxo if you want. Also for Ichigo, failing to catch a Magnemite. You can see she's using the shiny Gastrodon. Remember, Gastrodon is ground water. Dynamite can't hurt it. So Ichigo is using the smart strategy. He's pulling out a great ball. You should know what's about to happen. Ichigo launches her great ball. 1, 2, 3, and catch. She also traded that Kadabra once it evolved. Everyone's been trading it and evolving. The only one that doesn't have a Abra right now is Julia. She's going to get hers and she'll have it for next episode. But everyone will have an Alakazam by then. There's also another reason why I did Kadabra trading with everyone. You see this Ghastly here that was sent over? Well, this Ghastly was sent by Oi. Notice how it has a skull fossil. We have an armor. Yes, I actually traded an armor fossil to her for a skull fossil. But what she didn't know is that this Pokemon had Fire Punch. My ending question for you: how can a Ghastly punch with no arms? I hope you had fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then.